Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I am starting doing Wonder Wednesdays. What are Wonder Wednesdays? Hello, hello. Wonder Wednesdays. So for the month of December, every Wednesday at noon, right now, Eastern Time, I am jumping onto Facebook Live to have some conversations about getting really intentional with what you are bringing with you into the new year, into 2021, what you are choosing to leave behind, what you're committing to moving forward, how to help yourself, fuel your own growth and empowerment moving forward, and just bringing this new energy, positive learnings, and momentum into the new year. So that's what we're going to be talking about every Wednesday in December as we move forward. So to get started for today, I want to talk to you about what this means to be looking at what you're bringing into 2021 and what you're leaving behind. So 2020 has been a wild ride. It has been a very unusual year. It has been a very unusual time. Lots going on. Lots that is potentially stuff that people don't want to continue bringing with them into the new year. A lot of stuff like drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of uncertainty. There's fear. All this negativity that, people have been wanting to leave behind, wanting to get back to the way things were, and not wanting to continue bringing this stuff into the new year with you. I totally get that. But at the same time, 2021 has had incredible lessons. It has had a lot of learnings to it. 2020 has been full of opportunity in brand new ways, and it has been a time of looking at what's working for us and what's not working. And this applies both individually and collectively. What's not working for me as an individual and what is. What I want to let go of and what I want to create more of. Me personally. And the same for you as an individual. But it's also a time of looking collectively as communities, as society, as a world, as a global community. What is working for us and what's not. The word chaos has been coming up a lot when we think about 2020. It feels like a year of chaos. However, when we look at chaos, the word chaos, in actuality, when we look at the linguistics of it, the word chaos means danger, but it also means opportunity. And that is so, so true. This year has been one of really heightened emotions. It has been one of fear and uncertainty. And it's also been a year of opportunity. An opportunity to stop doing the things that don't work for us anymore, to stop the old way of doing things that has been keeping us stuck, that has been keeping us in the past, that has been keeping us, caught in a grind, in a world of excessive, in a world of pushing ourselves to the brink of exhaustion and depletion, doing things in a way where we've been driving and pushing so hard that it has come at extreme mental health costs and emotional well-being costs. And 2020 has been, for me, a time of looking at that and saying the way we've been living, the way we've been doing things collectively as a society cannot continue in a sustainable way. It's not possible. It's not sustainable. And this is an opportunity for us to reevaluate and say, the way we've been doing things in the past isn't necessarily the way it needs to continue. Just because that's the way we've always done things, it's the status quo, doesn't mean it's the best way to do things moving forward. And now we have an opportunity to look at the way we're living, look at the way that we're working, look at the way that we're parenting, look at the way that we are taking care of ourselves. And it's time to reevaluate. And what better time is there to reevaluate than at the end of a year and the beginning of a new one? So before we fully close out 2020 and bring in 2021, this is an opportunity to look at what has happened over the past 12 months. What has this year really been about? And reflect because 2020 has definitely had its share of hardships and its share of negativity. But there have been so many lessons and learnings in it, personally, individually, and collectively. Right? And it hasn't all been bad. So much good has come from this time. In so many ways, we were given exactly what we were asking for. In so many ways, over this past year, it has been such a turning point in giving us either what we needed or what we wanted on some level. Now, I don't believe that anybody was asking for it to come through a global pandemic. I definitely wasn't. However, it has been, in many ways, an opportunity for me to slow down, to recharge, to reconnect with the people around me. And much of what I've been asking for is time to do just that. So those lessons are the ones that I want to continue bringing with me into 2021. That mentality of slowing down, connecting, looking around, evaluating what's important, evaluating how I show up is what I want to keep bringing with me into the new year. And to me, the biggest tragedy of all would be for us to go through this year of huge transition, to get so many learning opportunities from it, to get so many lessons, so many opportunities, so many possibilities, and then to just go back to the way we've done things in the past. That would be absolutely tragic in my mind. We didn't go through this time for us just to go backwards. We didn't go through this time just for us to want to go back to the way things were. On so many levels, the way things were was not working for us. It's not sustainable. So we need to avoid trying to go back to the past, trying to go back to the way things were. And if you hear yourself saying things like, I just want to go back to the way things were before, let's just rewind to January 2020. Right? Or before that. That's not the point. We do not go through transition so that we can go back into the past and just keep doing things the way they used to be. We go through transition times to evolve individually and to evolve collectively. That's what I want for me, and it's what I would love to see for all of you watching as well. So in this time, I really believe that the chaos and the uncertainty is leading to bigger and better things. It's leading us to where we're meant to go. It's leading us through our own growth and evolution if we allow ourselves to hop on the train and go for the ride. Right? It takes a willingness to show up. It takes a willingness to embrace the uncertainty and the discomfort and stay in it, knowing that that's where the growth happens. So, shaking things up is an opportunity for us to reassess what's working and what's not working. And when things feel shaken up, when you feel a little bit off of your comfort chair, then that's a great time to know that right now, in this moment, things are going to settle eventually. Things are going to come back down. But how do I want them to land? Right? If you think of a snow globe, shaking up the snow globe happens so that you can see the beauty of it, and then you can see how everything falls peacefully into its place. But it doesn't get there without that shake up first. Life is being shaken up in many ways right now. But we can get really, really intentional in how we want the pieces to land, in the view that we want to create for ourselves as it happens. And that involves taking a look at the lessons that have been learned, what we have gained through this time. There is always gain. Always. So through this time of uncertainty, through the chaos, through the pandemonium, through the drama, whatever you've been experiencing, what have you gained? It's there. And there's probably a lot of it there. We just have to look at it. We just have to choose to see it. So I encourage you to look. I encourage you to look through this lens of gain, through this lens of learning, through this lens of opportunity to see what has shown up for me and how has this been exactly what I needed. How am I choosing to bring this with me into the future? You can choose what you want to leave in the past. You can choose to leave the drama. You can choose to leave the fear. You can choose to leave the chaos in the past, and at the same time consciously choose to bring the learnings, the lesson, the positivity, the new perspective with you into the future. It's all a choice. Right? So as we move into 2021, I want you to think about the intentions, the goals, and the dreams that you have for yourself as you grow and as you evolve. What do you really want for yourself? And how are you committing to yourself to stay in that when it gets uncomfortable? That's the true test. Because you can dream it, you can set the intentions, you can wish it, you can hope for it, you can want it, you can visualize it, you can do all the things to say, this is what I'd love. But if you don't stay in the heat when it gets uncomfortable, then it's always going to stay a dream. It's just going to stay a wish. So what do you really want for yourself? And how are you committing to stay in that heat? Through the fun parts, through the good, through the energizing parts, through the connection, through the love of it, and through the discomfort, and through the hard parts. Commit to it all. All right. Amplifying Potential is now open again. That means registration for my training program, Amplifying Potential, has been changed up a bit, and I'm very, very excited to be launching this next round. We are right now about 3/4 of the way through the current cohort of participants that are going through, and it's absolutely incredible. I love seeing everything that these people, magical people, are creating as they are completely opening themselves up to a new world of mastering their mindset, emotional intelligence, working with energy, and really transforming how they see themselves and the journey that they're on. If that is of interest to you, please reach out. I encourage you to DM me. We can set up a call. We can dive into it deeper and just see if it's a good fit for you. Ultimately, the focus of this program is on self-leadership, leading yourself first, to prepare yourself in order to lead others. If you are leading other people, guiding, educating, showing up for other people in any capacity, it starts with leading yourself. Growing your leadership out there with other people starts with growing your leadership in here first. Right? So that's what Amplifying Potential is all about, giving you the skills to be able to lead yourself, your own personal transformation, so that you can create professional impact out there in the world, contributing to whatever is important to you, making the difference that's important to you, making the difference that you got into making in the first place. And maybe you feel a little bit disconnected from that. That's okay. We can reconnect. So if that resonates with you at all, please reach out. And also join the Bright Futures community. The link is in this post. Come and join us there. Stay connected. I will be live on here every Wednesday for the month of December at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. And leave your comments. Let me know what you want to hear about so that we can engage in future videos as well. Wishing you a very wonderful Wednesday. Continue to wonder, continue to be curious, reflect, and you get to decide, what are you choosing to leave in 2020 and what are you bringing with you into 2021 and beyond. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.